Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to my yoga studio. Today, I'm going to be teaching you and showing you the basics of yoga. But first, what is yoga? Yoga means union. It is the belief that through exercise, physical and mental enlightenment can be achieved. What's most important about yoga is the dress. You must dress properly in something that you're comfortable in and that you feel spiffy in. That's why I chose none other than spandex. Right now, I'm about to take you out to my yoga garden and show you some yoga moves. Let's go. Now that we're out in my enlightenment garden, I'm about to show you your first yoga move. This pose is called the tree. It is a balancing pose which requires a large amount of concentration, dedication, and focus. The best way to achieve balance in this pose is to stare at a stationary external object. This is the first step. Lift your foot up and your leg and place it inside of your thighs. Once you have balance in this position, you're going to put your arms up slowly above your head. Be sure to remain focusing to keep your balance. Once this pose is mastered, you can do it on numerous objects, such as a wall. Now, back inside my studio, I'm ready to show you another balancing pose. This one is called the crow. Its main goal and objective is to help you achieve balance and to relieve stiffness in the wrist and the forearm. This is how it's done. First, start off from a squatting position. Then, place your hands slightly pointed at outward angles inside your knees. Bend your elbows just a little bit so that they touch your knees. Attempt to rest your knees on your elbow so all your weight is going down through your arms. As you slowly lean forward, you'll soon be balancing. Remember, concentration is vital. Now that's the crow. This next balancing pose is called the peacock. It demands extreme strength, flexibility, and concentration. The purpose of this pose is to draw new blood and get it to flow into internal organs in the abdominal region. This is how it's done. Start off by sitting in a sort of meditative position, on your heels with your toes pointed at the ground. Next, place your arms on the ground in between your legs, with your hands facing backwards. Slowly lower your weight onto your elbows, placing your abdominal region on the elbows. Then, lower your head to the floor. Slowly walk your feet back one by one. Raise your head and balance on your hands and toes. As you shift your weight forward, your toes should lift off and you'll then be performing the peacock. Keep in mind, this is a very difficult pose that may take weeks to master. Since I've been doing yoga for a few days, I feel more than ready to accomplish this. Wow, that was the peacock. Another yoga pose is called the wheel. This pose falls under the category of backward bends. It strains and uses the back muscles and spinal muscles, so it strengthens them over time. Due to the way they are stacked in a line, this pose is very helpful for those with stiff back pains. This is how it's done. First, lie flat on your back on the floor with your knees pointing up. Then, grab your ankles with your hands and continue to lie flat. Once you've assumed this position, you're ready to lift from the ground. Push upward to lift your lower back. This position is called the half wheel. It's the start to learning what is known as the full wheel. In order to do the full wheel, place your hands behind your head. Then slowly push up and you will be in the position of the wheel. That's a tough one. I need to work on my back and spinal muscles. That's the wheel. Now that I've showed you a few yoga poses, I'm going to show you and talk to you about how to maintain your body and keep it in tip-top shape. First of all, meditation is extremely popular with many yoga enthusiasts. Meditation helps concentration and will also help when doing yoga poses. When meditating, it's important to remember how to breathe. Breathing must be done in long, deep breaths. It's important that you work on flexing the chest and abdominal muscles. You should breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Also, eating is very important. Most yoga enthusiasts are strict vegetarians. It's important to keep your body in good shape, so you should break bad habits such as smoking, drinking alcohol, and drinking caffeine. All of these contain toxins which damage the body and make it excited, helping to destroy concentration. When doing yoga, it's important to maintain concentration, and we don't want those toxins in our body. Well, that's all the time I have for now, but be sure to tune in next week for Mike's Yoga Studio. And until then, keep practicing.